Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of an in-depth analysis of Wealthsimple. Okay, this is a platform that I've been using for 2 or 3 months. I still have another platform through TD Webroker that I operate my TFSA out of, where I buy and sell individual shares of stocks. And I'm going to go over the pros and cons of Wealthsimple, what I like and what I dislike about it. And this is not a paid video, so this is just basically my honest feedback on Wealthsimple. And overall, I really like this platform. It's a really good way to invest. If you have a little bit of money and let's say you just want to buy 1 or 2 shares of a stock, you don't have to pay any commission fee. It's $0. Whereas other brokers in Canada, for example, my other TFSA with TD Webroker, you need a $10 commission fee for every trade that you place, whether you buy 1 or 1,000 shares of a stock. Okay. So again, I'm going to go over the pros and cons and let me know what you think. So first off, overall I really like it. It's a very easy setup, low fees, and it's very user friendly. So again, there's no minimum deposit in order to invest in Wealthsimple. Here is just my balance of my TFSA here. And basically it's a great way to buy one share if you don't have a lot of money. So for example, if you want to buy like a couple shares of Greenland Renewables, a stock of which I own, and it's $1.92. Let's say you only want to buy like $50 of it. I mean, if you're paying a $10 commission fee, that's 20% of your cost right there, just gone to commission, right? So it's really good if you want to buy 1 or a couple shares and you don't have a lot of money to invest. Okay, so again, it's Canada's first zero commission trading platform, and again, I really like it for that purpose. Okay, and it's nice if you subscribe to the strategy of dollar cost averaging, which basically means you buy into a stock, and if it goes down by 10%, you buy a little bit more and a little bit more. Whereas if you have to pay $10 per trade, you're kind of more incentivized to put all your money in all at once. Okay. There are also multiple accounts that you can open up. So right now I just have a TFSA position opened up. Right now the balance is 2,740, and again, it's a tax-free savings account, so which is really neat, especially for Canadians, where all the gains you get, the capital gains you get, are non-taxable. It's basically a tax-sheltered account. Okay, and so that's just trading crypto. They also have another invest in cash option, which they basically manage your money for you, and they have very low fees on that platform. I think the management expense ratio is like 0.7 or something like that, which is on the lower end. But I don't use that option because I like to buy and sell stocks individually. Okay. The next nice things about it is you can open multiple accounts, not only a TFSA, you can open a personal account, you can open up an RESP and RRSP to save for the future and to save for your education, basically. And another nice thing is that you can refer others and earn money for doing so. I don't know how long they're going to have that available, but for example, I even have a link down below in the description that you can check out. If you want to open up an account with Wealthsimple, you get $10 towards a trade, and if you refer others, you will actually get $25 towards your next trade, as long as the person who uses that link signs up and invests $100 worth of money. So that's really nice. I mean, if you refer someone, you basically get $25, which is a pretty good deal. I don't know of any other Canadian platform that does that so far and right now. Okay. You can actually also do limit orders. So what that means is, let's say I want to buy Apple and I only want to buy it when it reaches, let's say, $119. So you can actually place a limit buy, and the highest price, even explains what it is. So the highest price per share you'd pay, and let's say that's 119, and you want, one share of Apple, and you can go ahead and buy that. Okay, but I'm just going to exit out of that, and so that's nice. And so I like their approach. So it's not necessarily a Robinhood type app where it's basically gambling with your money. Their approach is get rich slow. Okay, and I kind of like that investing scheme and mindset, because that's also what I ascribe to. And so it doesn't feel like they're out there trying to get you. They're mainly portraying it's like, okay, like you're in it for the long game. Get rich, but get rich slow. Okay, don't gamble your money away. And you can also invest in crypto, and I just put $100 into Ethereum. Down like 4% on that. I just wanted to see what would happen, because I don't know, crypto, a lot of people are saying that it could explode, and it has already been exploding recently. I've just been introduced to the game late, but you can only buy Bitcoin and Ethereum, no other cryptos yet. And they have a very easy to use mobile app, and your deposits are also insured. So up to $1,000. Basically, Wealthsimple is with like the insurance regulation body of Canada. So that means that if Wealthsimple were to go under, all your deposits would be insured up to $100,000, which is also really nice. So basically, if they go under, no worries, your money will be given back to you up to $100,000. So now some things that I dislike about Wealthsimple: you can't buy fractional shares, but I mean you can't buy fractional shares using TD Webroker either. But I mean, one thing, if you're trying to buy Amazon, if we look at the stock price right here, it's like $3,000, and if you don't have $3,000, you can't just buy 0.1 of a share of Amazon. Okay, and that's kind of like the whole purpose of Wealthsimple, is for people who don't have a lot of money to invest in companies like Amazon. So maybe they'll introduce that later, but right now you can't buy fractional shares. So you can't buy certain stocks. So for example, there's a couple stocks that are just on the over-the-counter markets. A lot of them are MJ companies, such as GTech Holdings, which was one that I'm looking at. You can see here it's over-the-counter markets. Same thing with Voyager Digital, another platform-based app, and it's on the Canadian Venture Exchange. Okay, and so if you count here, and let's say you want to buy VYGR, and so you go in, you type in VYGR, and you literally can't find the stock. Okay, you can't trade it yet. Okay, and there are also some SPACs that you can't trade. So for example, you can trade CCIV, which is one SPAC, but you can't trade BFT, which is a company that's merging with PaySafe. Okay, and both are stocks that I own through TD Webroker. Okay, so you can't own stocks on the over-the-counter markets, some Canadian Venture Exchange stocks, and also some SPAC stocks. Okay, so that's definitely one major drawback. And if you want to get in, say, let's say the MJ space, you can't buy a lot of these MJ plays that are sort of underrated and a lot of people don't know about them yet. Okay, so a lot of these penny stocks, basically, you cannot trade. The data is also delayed by 15 minutes, although in real time, basically when you send an order, they will buy the stock at the current price, not the price that they show you on Wealthsimple. Okay, so and that's why I really like and advocate for using the limit order type to basically place a maximum on how much you're willing to spend on one particular stock. Okay, so let's say I want it for $26, I can just put market limit buy to $26. Okay, but the data here on the charts is delayed by 15 minutes. And so there's also inconsistent availability of options. So for example, you can only buy put and call options on the web part of Wealthsimple and not on your phone. Okay, so that's also another thing. And I mean, this was introduced mainly as an app on your phone and not necessarily on your computer. But now they're sort of integrating both so that you can trade stocks on not only your phone but also your computer. Okay. There's few human advisors, so I mean, if you want to go walk into a branch, you can't, okay, because it's fully online. And I mean, you can call someone during their operating hours, but there are also few human advisors here, which is kind of the main point. And this is what I think finance is going to, okay, more a fintech side of things. And it also hasn't been around for a long time, so that basically means that it's more risky in the sense that it could go under. It's not like a TD, which is basically a very big organization. It's been around for a long time and you can basically count on it. It's very new, up and coming, which is also one of their major advantages, of course. But of course, a lot of people might find that it's a little bit risky to invest in or to put money in Wealthsimple because it's just new and they're not familiar with it. Okay, so that's my take on Wealthsimple. Overall, I really like the platform and I like how you can trade stocks with zero commission and you can refer people. By the way, again, referral link is down below if you want $10 off your next trade and if you don't have Wealthsimple yet. It's a pretty good platform to trade and also invest and save for the long-term future. Okay, so that's my take on it. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments. I'd really appreciate a like and for you to share this video with anyone who might find it interesting. Take care. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.